Greetings, greetings, greetings. You are now tuned into the vault. Trust Christian, own nothing, control everything. Just want to thank you for tuning in live, listening to replay. Always appreciate everybody that tunes in live, listens in the replay. This is the vault, episode 657. How to prepare for trusteeship. And so this is a episode where we want to go over what a lot of people they reach out and we get on the line, we have an initial consultation. People say, "Oh man, I gotta go hit the books by myself." And we hear this from a lot of people say, "Oh, I need to do the study by myself." But we're gonna share with you all how we got introduced to trusteeship, how it works when you're traditionally in trusteeship, when you're involving yourself in trusteeship. Traditionally, you're introduced by someone that's in trusteeship, so your study is based in and around and with the individual or family that gave it to you. That's why you see families enrolled in trustee training. What are they enrolling in? They're learning how to have organization and structure within their family. They're looking to have meetings that are organized, meetings that are structured. They're looking to have one-on-one time with Trust Christian involved, not just sit on the internet and get free information. So how do you prepare for trusteeship? A lot of families think that there is a preparing for the private sector when in all actuality, the preparing is just having an open mindset. And that is the preparation. Are you walking into it with a mindset of I have to learn something completely new, and everything that I've been trained in may not be up to par as far as people come to us and they'll say, or people will say, "Oh, I need a financial education. I need a financial education." Well, if you need a financial education, then the preparation is enrolling in trustee training and acquiring the resources. So our private resource team, we have other trustees that have gone to law school. We have trustees that are accountants that have accounting companies. So we're very, very versed and excited to work with various families in that capacity, providing those resources to them. Okay, trustee training. How do you prepare? Well, we got to get into a fiduciary mindset. Some people may be in the beneficiary mindset, but there's a difference between the beneficiary mindset and the trustee mindset, the stewardship mindset. How many people are thinking about protecting and passing along assets? Or are they thinking about, hey, how do I put it in here so I can benefit still? That's what people say. Some people haven't made the sacrificial thought process towards the next generation. But if you have the sacrificial thought process towards the next generation, trustee training is fairly easy. Why? Because it's not focused on you. It's not focused on what you do. It's focused on how you're managing and the team that you're putting together, the system that you're putting together, and things of that nature. It's not necessarily about you. It's not about people. It's about the function. The function of the family estate is to manage family members when they have situations come up. They can go to a family property. They can use family vehicles. They can benefit from somebody previously making that sacrificial lamb as a sacrifice. So here we go. How do you prepare? Sure, people can say, "Oh, I need to get a Black's Law Dictionary. Trust Christian Vote, I need a dictionary." That's true. You get the Black's Law Dictionary. But trustees get in training. We talk about books all the time in trustee training. We go over various books diagnosing specifically problems and challenges people have. Then, where do we get to next? We get to outside of diagnosing the one-on-one challenges. Uh, or you say, okay, we're books. Well, we also recommend that trustees go out and network with other senior trustees in various different environments, whether that's in charitable environments, whether that's in trusteeship. So we do encourage them to go around other senior trustees in other environments. So we appreciate everybody for tuning in live, listening to replay. Always appreciate everybody that tunes in live, listens in the replay. This is the vault. Just wanted to go over how to prepare for trustee training. Some people say, "Oh man, can I read enough, or how do I know when I'm ready? Should I listen to all the episodes?" And these are the conversations that we could say we have with people. The main thing is just start by getting baby pieces, investing in your information, investing in your education as far as the relationship. That's what we see. We see so many that It just depends on your income level and your thought process more than anything. Preparing is more of some people say, I don't know what they expect. Well, when you got into an LLC or C corp, did you know what they expect? Some people may say yes, some people may say no. Most don't. And so in turn, it's the same thing here. The only difference is you're actually working with a group of people that they're in it, they're working with you in it, and you just learn as you go. So it's not a read a book type mentality. And this isn't that type of environment, ladies and gentlemen, where you just read a book about trusteeship and now you know how to do it. And it's partially because trusteeship is a contract, and contract deals with contract law, and contract law is fluid. It's a practice, so you're always practicing better ways to improve the contract, improve the viability and stability of the contract and the business itself, being sustainable, as people say. So that's kind of how that looks, ladies and gentlemen. Preparing for trusteeship. Sure, you could read a Black's Law Dictionary, read up on various different trust words. The biggest thing is having a trust contract in your hands and actually reading through the trust contract with your hand, reading through the trust contract and researching the words as you go. That's going to be one of your greatest assets. So many people are not aware of the words that are in the contracts. That's one. So that's how that looks. What else could we say? Uh, how to prepare for trusteeship, focusing on, once again, not being a beneficiary and focusing on being a trustee, focusing on just being a great steward. That could mean you're involving yourself in educational environments that are focused on the specific skill set. Like we were talking to a family earlier today, and we divided up roles and tasks. So some family members may be good at QuickBooks. Some family members may be good at how to organize meetings and run meetings successfully and know the structure, whereas other family members may not right now. So preparing for trusteeship is people getting consultations and finding out what their skills and their strengths are so they can exercise that. So we have various exercises that we work with trustees when they enroll that they end up getting those things. So we'll put out testimonials in the public for those things, the things that we've done with trustees, so you all can hear the releases that they have of limiting beliefs and things of that nature. So trustee training does involve some limiting belief disappearing acts. You know, we have to make it a point to work with trustees, not just physically, but work with them mentally as well. And so, preparing for trusteeship looks like making sure your mindset towards trusteeship is in a true financial capacity, fiduciary capacity, and not in just a beneficiary capacity. So that's how that looks. Uh, but we always appreciate everybody that reaches out. Christian at trustchristian.com. Once again, it's Christian at trustchristian.com. We do have a continuing education program. We will continue to feature things. We actually have a webinar coming up next Sunday for how to basically how to manage the insurance side of trust. We're going to bring in our trusted insurance agent on that particular episode. So be prepared for that. You're going to see the flyer for that. Christian at trustchristian.com, so you can get in contact for that webinar. Christian at trustchristian.com. Once again, we had a trustee recently reach out recently, and we have them reach out all the time. They'll say, "Oh, I have a trust already." That's great, but they want us to look over the contract. So we do look over contracts, and people ask us, do we give them the harsh truth sometimes? Oh man, this isn't private, and they find out, and then people find out that where they got their information from. They just want to double check it, and that's something that we do. We work with them, go over the contract with them, as far as what they currently have, and just see what we can do to aid them. So, Christian at trustchristian.com. Once again, that's Christian at trustchristian.com. Look forward to hearing from you all. Be on the lookout for the webinar next Sunday, 5 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Christian at trustchristian.com. Peace and joy.